What's up, y'all? Um, doing my usual, going through World Star Hip Hop and, looking at stuff. I came across this video about a 16-year-old girl named Shania Gray who was recently murdered because she was going to testify against this guy named Franklin Davis for raping and, sexually assaulting her. This is where the shit gets stupid to me because he claims that he never sexually assaulted her, that he never did anything to harm her or hurt her, and all she was doing was watching his kids. Now, if the story is so damn simple like that, why did it escalate this far to the point where you had to murder her? He continues to this day saying that he has not done anything to her, and that when he spoke to her, he took her to the park and he told her that, he asked if she could, testify, not testify, excuse me, not testify against him because, they both know it wasn't true, and that she was going to go along with the situation. That she said that she was not going to say anything about it because she knew as well it wasn't true. For 3-4 years, or it said 3 years to 4 years, he's been sexually assaulting her, and finally she came out, and she wasn't the one who said it. Somebody told her to say it. For real? Somebody told this little girl to testify against you to say that you were sexually assaulting her? That's stupid. It's possible, but very rare. Not unless that you was giving her the dick. Excuse me, but that you was sexing her, and she must have got upset the way that you was treating her, and finally decided to testify against your ass. Because you was not living right. People, I want you to watch this video on World Star Hip Hop. The first thing it says is 16-year-old Shania Gray was murdered. And listen to what he has to say. Because basically he's saying that it wasn't in him. It wasn't him who killed her. It was somebody else inside of him. And it turned off a switch to make him, become this other person to kill her. That's not you. It was you, bruh. You was the person who killed her. It was said that he took her to the park to discuss the situation, and she went along with it. He left her ass at the park and was about to go on his way. This shit sounds like a Lifetime movie to me. And when he left her at the park, her back was turned, and he just turned around and the switch came on and he just shot her. First of all, if you didn't have no intent on killing this girl, why even bring a gun with you to the park? So he shot her, right? And then after he shot her, she fell into the water. Then he said he felt so bad that he shot her that he walked up to the water and pulled her out the water and felt so bad to try to help her. But then the switch came back on again, and he stomped in her throat twice and shot her ass again. Now, how all of a sudden did you feel sorry for her after you shot her, and then all of a sudden you want to shoot her again? You know why? Because you know what you did was wrong. For one, for sexually assaulting her ass. And for two, she's 16 damn years. She's 16 years old. Jeez Louise. Like, I mean, God, I know young pussy is supposed to be tight pussy, but it's like, why even go that far knowing that there's consequences? In the last video that I spoke about with the whole man raping, man killing his other female for giving him AIDS, in the last video, I simply said that there's consequences in everything that we do. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one deserves to die by another person. If they're gonna die, then shit, let them die. So, anyway, he says that, he's real sorry and he didn't mean to do it and this and that, blah, blah, blah. Look, bruh, the whole story is bogus. Niggas started crying, saying that, I apologize, I didn't mean to do it, he's an innocent girl, she didn't do nothing. If she ain't do nothing, if somebody else was telling her to say that she was sexually assaulted, then why you don't go to the person who told her to say the shit? if she's the innocent one. It's bull. It's bull crap. I want to say rest in peace to this little girl. You know, she lived 16 years of her life, and it was her time to go. Obviously, you can never say that people are too young to die. I don't really go by that. Sometimes, they are good people and they maybe have dreams and goals and aspirations in life. But when you die, if it's your time, it's just simply your time. But the sad part comes in when somebody else has to take your life because of their own insecurities and their own faults and their own guilty conscience. They had a whole 18-minute interview with this guy confessing, and I only watched 7 minutes of the video because it was already like bull. It was already obvious that nigga, you was going down, and regardless, you was going down anyway. Now you doing life in jail again. The motherfucker doing life in jail. Now you doing life because you killed this girl. And mind you, if she would have went on with the testifying about you sexually assaulting her, you wouldn't even have to do that much time. Now you really looked at as a killer. You looked at as a killer and a real crazy ass motherfucker. If you sexually assaulted this girl, why don't you just let it slide? Why did you kill her if the shit wasn't true? So I want to know what you guys think about this whole situation. Do you think that he's lying about the situation? Do you think that he's telling the truth? Do you think that he really killed this girl because all these years it was just building up and he was upset that his life was going to be in danger because of this, that his life was at the ending point by losing his job, losing his family? Now you really lost your job, and probably you really lost your family because damn, your kid's like, my daddy a killer. I'm scared. And plus you killed a young female. Don't say it wasn't you, bro, because it was you. So like I said, guys, I really want to know what you think about this whole situation. And it is sad and it's hurtful, but then you gotta think like, yo, what's the real issue behind this whole situation? So holla at me and let me know what it is.